Hello, 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 and welcome to Toodles World. Hey guys, today I'm going to show you some meal prepping containers that I use when I do my meal prep. First of all, I'm going to talk about this. This is a 32-ounce cup that I got from Methodist Hospital when I was in the hospital. And since I'm on dialysis, I'm only allowed to drink a little bit. I have to, how can I say, I'm on fluid restrictions. So 2 of these a day is all I can have. 2 glasses of 32-ounce glasses of water. But this morning, I did have some water to take my medication. But I'm also drinking a cup of coffee because it's a little chilly. To me it is, and I wanted some coffee. So I'm going to show you some bowls and containers here that I use for meal prepping. One of them is this little container here. Now, I know some of them look dingy and dirty looking because they're all out because I need to wash them. Some of them have stains in them. Some of them are still, like this one is greasy. It needs to be washed. I just recently used it. But these little things, and you got the lid to go on it, and they're really good if you're doing rice. For me, I like to do boil in the bag rice, brown rice, boil in the bag brown rice. I know I shouldn't be doing a lot of this because there are things in here. Well, there is no sodium in here, and there's no cholesterol, and there's no potassium in here, there's magnesium, but there is some things that I'm not supposed to have by being on dialysis, but this is something I can have. It doesn't say I cannot have it, but since I go to dialysis tomorrow, I want to try to see if I can talk to a nutritionist and see if it's okay to have boil in the bag rice, brown rice, so I can be putting brown rice in here. I like to have brown rice. Sometimes I put sausage with my brown rice, or sometimes I just add brown rice with barbecue sauce. So I have all these and the lids. Now I am missing one of these because I have one extra lid. I think my stepdaughter took it and used it in her room, but I'll put all these in the sink and get all these washed. Now the next ones I have are these right here. Now I like these a lot too because it's like this. You got one dish and another dish. So you could add chips here and a little bit of dip and have chip and dip as a snack, or as, like a snack, or if, whatever. Or you can do carrots and celery and maybe ranch dressing. I have thought about doing ranch dressing and carrots. I don't like carrots unless they're cooked, but I will try that. But that gives you something to think about as well. And I had 4 of those, but I'm down to 3. I think one of them, I don't know what happened to it, but they got spots in them. They're dirty. I need to clean them. Every one of these are going to be cleaned again, but these are good for this and this. If you have a young child, like a little kid, you could put some fruit in here and maybe a little bit of yogurt over here, and he could dip his fruit in some yogurt. The next ones I want to talk about, and the brand of these that I'm showing you are Rubbermaid. So the next ones I want to show you are some good ones. And you have the same thing. You have this side and you have this side. So if you're doing a meal, it stinks. If you're doing a meal, you can do the meal here and the side here. Depending on you with dieting, if you're trying. Now for me, like I was telling my husband, and I thought about this when I was in dialysis yesterday, I yelled out a little bit loud. I said, I'm craving broccoli. And I want some broccoli and cheese. But I said, not cheese. And one of the other patients looked at me and said, that does sound good. I said, broccoli with some cream sauce would be good with some chicken. And I was like, forget the chicken, just the broccoli and the cream sauce. But you got to have a protein. So think of a protein. Now these can be used in the freezer. And you can meal prep by putting, say, a frozen piece of chicken here or frozen meat, whatever you want, and something over here. And they turn out real good. And you get 4 of them. So you get 4 of them. So I got a sink full of dishes anyway. I got to clean. So it comes with 4 of them. I am missing one. I think my husband was using it for something other than food. Now, some other containers that I have are these little containers right here. Now, all these containers I got at Kroger's. So these little containers here, they're good containers as well. You can put something in it. I usually put, I usually put rice in here sometimes, or sometimes if I'm making tacos and I got a little bit of meat, I add a little bit of taco meat. Now, tacos are something you can do as a meal prep as well, too. Like, for instance, if you're doing tacos, you could put taco meat. If you don't have a lot of taco meat, put taco meat here, and then go on top of the taco here. And you can put a tortilla in here. You can take these to lunch. You put your taco meat here, your tortilla, and your lettuce, tomatoes, whatever you're putting on top of the taco here, and go. You can get another small container or something. If you're going to have avocado or hot sauce, you got it in a jar, you can add it, and it's good as well. For dinner tonight, I'm making tacos, so. And yeah, this did get a little melted a little bit. That's why it looks like that. It's not dirty. It's clean. It's just got little melty spots. So for these right here, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them in a thing. I had my husband I bought these. I had my husband buy these, and he looks at me and he goes, what do we need those for? And I said, that is for my meal preps. I said, I want so many different containers for meal prepping because I'm going to start meal prepping a lot. Now, I did tell myself, come for the month of January, I'm going to really be meal prepping and doing more meal preps and things like that as well. Trying to get containers. I have the containers. Now, the last containers I want to show you is kind of like these containers, but not round or square. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Comes 7 to a pack. And these are actually clean, so I don't really need to wash these because I really have not used these at all. And it looks like this. The same thing you can do. You can do tacos in this too. They're kind of flimsy, but still. You can put your taco meat here and all your taco things here. If you're making a salad and you want to put your salad mix here, and over here you want to put some other stuff that you want to put on top of the salad, like say your dressing can go over here or whatnot, or if you want to put almonds but you don't want to put the almonds on there yet, or if you want to make a salad and you say you got a package of dressing, which is fine, and you put whatever else over here. Or if you got yogurt and fruit, put your yogurt here, have your fruit here. When you get to work, put your fruit with your yogurt, however you decide, whatever you decide and however you decide to do that. That is not on me, that is on you. And they're really good for meal preps. It even says on here, meal preps. These, my stepdaughter bought, and she wanted to do meal prep, but she did not do it. But that is something that if she does decide to move back home and come stay with me and her father, then I'm going to get with her and we're going to sit down together and come up with using these and all the other ones I want to use, and come up with meal prep ideas to make meals and set aside that I can make for my lunches for me to eat. I do take a snack when I go to dialysis so I don't get sick. But other than that, I'm excited about this meal prepping again. So if you want to see more ideas on meal preps, let me know. These are some of the containers I'm showing you that you can buy for meal preps. Let me show you one other thing that I actually buy, I like, and I do eat. And you can eat with ranch dressing, you can eat with ketchup, and you can eat with barbecue sauce. I've eaten it with ketchup and I've eaten it with barbecue sauce. Give me a second. If you have CKD, you can get most of the time they tell you to eat bland food, yes. Plant-based food. And these are plant-based chicken tenders. Now in here there is 630 milligrams of sodium. Should I be having that much sodium? No. Do I eat this 24/7? No. I only eat it when I crave it. That's why I want to take this and show dialysis to see if it's an okay thing for me to have. I just recently bought it and to try it out. It's got 1 gram of sugar, 1 gram of dietary fiber, no cholesterol, 630 milligrams of sodium, 10 grams of fat, 1 gram of saturated fat. It's got 15 grams of protein. It's got no vitamin D, no calcium, no potassium, and 2.4 milligrams of iron. So, but it is the sodium in here that actually is what's going to cause me to go, ooh. But that's why, and I'll show you the back. That's why I said I want to ask dialysis tomorrow. I want to take this with me. I got 2 left in here. I'll put in a Ziploc bag, and I want to take that and talk to dialysis to see if I can have this. This is a non-GMO product, so that non-GMO is pretty good. I need to find more healthier things to eat, so that is something I want to talk to the nutritionist tomorrow. And if he says, yes, ma'am, you can have it, but with the sodium intake, have it in moderation. When I do eat these, I don't eat like 4 of them. I eat 2, and that's it. Or I usually will make a salad and cut one up and put it in my salad. So this is it for this. I hope you enjoy this video. If this helps you out and wanting to get started in meal prepping and losing weight and getting healthy, that's fine. At one time, I was 100 and almost 170. I was 168 pounds. I went from 168 to 128 pounds just by meal prepping. Then I stopped meal prepping and I went back to just screw it and started eating whatever I want. And I started started to not feel good. So now I need to feel better and I need to eat healthier and start drinking. I'm not supposed to really be drinking coffee unless it's black coffee, or I drink coffee with cream and it has to be non-dairy cream. I can't have dairy product. And I've been eating Hot Pockets with cheese. So I told myself when I ate the last Hot Pocket, which I did this morning for breakfast, there would be no more cheese. But I'm having tacos tonight, so I will admit when I have my tacos, I will not have gouged cheese. I will sprinkle just 1 little strand, and that's it. Depending on how many tacos I have. If I eat 2 tacos, there's 2 strands of cheese, and that's it. I need to talk to him about a lot of things to going on and see what I can do about eating a lot better and let him know that I've been doing a lot. The brown rice is gluten-free. It is also non-GMO as well, which is good. It doesn't have any potassium in it. It doesn't have things that I don't think it's going to have things that hurts me, but I want to make sure it's okay to have, and it says in moderation. I will make this, and it will be in moderation. I'm not saying I'm going to freeze them, because usually when I make my boiling bag rice and put them, I usually put them in, well, anyway, the little bowls, or I put them in these bowls, or I put them in these little bowls. And once I get them in them bowls, then I decide. I put them in the fridge because I can come home from dialysis knowing I'm hungry before I cook dinner and have me a little